As an entrepreneur, you need to inspire with intent. What we mean by that is very simple. Your purpose in life as an entrepreneur, as we have said in the past, is to create the environment whereby you can deliver value to your customers, that you have identified the value voids and deficits in their lives, and you seek to deliver the solution to them that helps them gain more value, to appreciate what they have, to grow, to live a more fuller life. And this is an aspiration of all entrepreneurs. But along the way, you seek to inspire them, and you do that deliberately and intentionally. And how do you do that? Well, here's the real simple formula. You understand your customer. Now, I don't know what kind of a product you have if you're watching this video. It could be anything ranging from low tech to ultra high tech. But what is very true is that every product, if it is to exist, if it is to have a life, delivers value to someone somewhere on this planet. Products that don't deliver value disappear. So I'm assuming that if you're watching this, you have a product which, once again, is goods, services, or leadership. So it could be leadership, it could be you, it could be the way that you work with others. You may be in a service or a consulting business. But the bottom line is, every single business delivers value to a single person, at least somewhere on this planet. That you deliver such value gives you the opportunity to inspire that individual. Now, inspiration is to a certain extent our privilege as entrepreneurs to deliver to our marketplace. And we do that by teaching our customer the value of our product, showing them how to get that value and recognize it, and then taking the next step, which is teaching them how to inspire others. Now, that inspiration may have something to do with your product. It may be a byproduct of what your product did for them. But ultimately, you want that person to have an inspirational life, and you want to be part of what it was that created that inspiration. Now, how do you do that? Well, let's drop all the way back to the first of our 7 I's. What you're seeing today on this video is episode 7 out of 8 in our series on the 7 I's of entrepreneurship. And today, of course, we're talking about inspiration. And it goes all the way back to the very first I, which is inquiry. When you inquire of your marketplace and you develop the avatar, the persona, that ideal customer that you're going to serve, you're asking a lot of questions. You're gathering a lot of information. And while everybody has different needs and wants, everybody has those 6 basic human needs that we've spoke of. And so in that inquiry phase, you're asking questions about those as well. You know, what is it that brings uncertainty into their lives? What do they want to do to contribute? How do they want to grow, and so forth? And then we move to the innovation phase, where we take all that information and we create the product. Each and every one of these steps, we're thinking about our customer. And as we think about our customer, they become real to us. And as they become real to us, we start to feel and empathize with them. And we naturally want to help them lead an inspired life, to reach out and inspire others. And so consequently, as we go through the full spectrum of all of our I's leading up to inspiration, we're actually setting the stage and designing the means whereby we can inspire our customer. And you do that by communicating with them, by adding value to them, by reaching out and praising them as human beings for helping others, for being able to take the benefits that they receive from the product and extrapolate that to a fuller, richer life. Now, obviously, you don't know each of the individuals in your marketplace, and so this may sound just a little bit touchy-feely. But in this world of technology that we have today, with the platforms for communication, we have the ability to reach out and actually create a message, to create a feeling, to create an environment where people can assimilate the very feelings that you would communicate if you were just person to person. And while they may not have the richness of a person-to-person communication, you can nevertheless instill in someone the desire to inspire through your example, through your content, through what it is that you communicate about the value and the benefits that your product bring to them. Now, when people lead richer lives, when their lives improve through the use of any product, that naturally influences other parts of their life. And so as an entrepreneur, part of your job is to lead them to the richer elements of life that are derived from what your product has done for them. Now, when you do that, you are in effect inspiring them. So you see, inspiration is a deliberate and intentional act on your behalf. And if you proceed in the entire process of the 7 I's, understanding that in this 6th I, you seek to inspire your customer, then you will, by definition, have begun your process with the intent to desire. And you may not have written it down, it may not have been on the wall, but the reality is an entrepreneur, or as an entrepreneur, you began your career with a desire to inspire the people of this world. You just may not have written it down. So that's the core message in today's video about inspiration. The 6th I of the 7 I series. In the next series, we're going to be talking about the final I, and that is impact. And to give you a preview, as an entrepreneur, your ultimate mission is to deliver impact to the world. Impact in a positive sense, impact in the sense of bringing about change, disrupting the status quo for the better. The ultimate mission of the entrepreneur. And so, all the way up until now, the 6 previous I's that we have spoken about, including inspiration, today's I, will take us to impact. And we'll talk about the importance of impact. We'll talk about your obligation for impact. And we'll talk about the magnitude of it. Big, small, it doesn't matter. What matters is it's done for the right reason, in the right place, at the right time. We'll talk about impact tomorrow. So until that episode, lead a life of passion and purpose. Take care.